everyone, welcome back. It has been a long time I didn't make video, but I'm back, hopefully. All right, so I am very sorry because I am a little bit sick. I have a cold. It's very cold over here. But we'll go through it. All right, as I started my video in this series of web development, as I said, we have two parts in web development. We have backend and front end. We started with the front end. Also in the front end, we have three languages, if I can say. We have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So we started with HTML, and in today's video, we talk about table in HTML. So without further ado, let me share my screen, and we can go from there. Here we go. All right, front end HTML table. All right, so what is a table? A table is a structured set of data made up of rows and columns. So it's a tabular data. So if you have ever used Excel sheet, you know what I'm talking about, because in Excel we have the columns and then we have the rows. Yeah, it's the same in table of HTML. So here we have two examples of table. Here there's a person and age, two columns. So it's not real person, but the person name and their age. So those two are the column for this table. So but each row we have the data specific to that person. So the name of the person and their age. So the column, it's what would be like the name or the age, and then the rows will be the data specific to each person. The second example, it's a schedule, looks like a schedule from Monday to Sunday. So here the columns are Monday, Tuesday till Sunday, and then the rows. So you see, when I say column, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is a column. Then the rows is the data inside each column. All right, so, and let's see the basic structure of the HTML table. We have the table tag. So we know for HTML, we have tag. The table is the opening tag, and then when we close it, it will be slash. We will put slash before closing it. So the table we open, the table tag, we open the table, and then TR, it's the table row, TH, the table header, and then TD is the data for each cell. So it's table data. So here it's the simple table example. All right, so let's see. So we have seen H2, which is among the headers for HTML. This H2 will give us this simple table example. And the table here, it opens the tag for table. Border, we will see in the next slide, what does it do? And then here we have a TR, which start here, and then it closes here. This is the this is the row for this. This is the first row. Okay, I didn't mean to batch. So this is the row. In this row, we have TH, which is the table header, name, and then age, which will make a column. And then the second row, it's this one. And in each row, we have a specific data for each cell. So the TD, this is the table data for this cell, which should be John Doe. And then the second TD will be 25, and so on and so on. So let's take some explanation here. We have the table border. So this attribute border one, it means we want to put a border around the table and its cells inside. So one, it's the thickness of the border. If you want to be thicker, put two, thicker, three, and so on. So when we say it's around the table and its cells, if you see here, we have put a border around the table, also the border around each cell. All right. So the TR, as we saw, it's a table row, which this row, and the TH, it's the table header, as we saw here. These are the table header, the name and H, which would be bold and centered. And then TD, the table data. So the actual data for each cell. John Doe, 25, yeah, those kind of stuff. So let me move this here. Sometimes we want to merge columns or rows together. So if we want to do that, we use what is called spanning. If we want to merge the columns, we put this tag or this attribute inside the tag, which would be call span. If you want to merge the rows, then we will use row span. Let's see an example over here. All right. So here, let's say we want to merge two columns. So here before we had two columns, name and age, but we want to merge into one row. Here we say call span. We want to merge two rows, no, two columns, and then it become one column. And it will be name and age. So here we merge two columns together and then it made one column. So if you want to merge two rows, here normally we have another line here which separate the age and then the second row. But we have merged. We say we want to merge these two rows and then it made it one row. All right, so this is it. This is it for the table in HTML. Hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye. All right, stop sharing. Stop recording.